Hello to everyone, welcome to my channel. It has been some time since you haven't seen me here on YouTube, but to be honest, I was really trying to answer all your questions on Instagram and other social platforms. Thank you for being active and serious about your future. I really appreciate it because that's exactly the reason why I started this channel almost a year ago, to provide you with more information based on my own experience that I had here for almost 4 years, based on the experience that I gathered from my colleagues, and in general also further research as well that I can find already living here in Austria. And for those that are new here, I'm Nihal and I'm creating content about the education and career prospects you have in case if you want to move to Austria, especially for the English speakers. Yes, and I'm quite excited about this video specifically because a bit of background. When I was looking for the options I had as a potential bachelor student in English, I could mainly find possibilities in the field of business, economics, finance, which are actually great. I'm really glad that I studied that, but I wish I could have more possibilities because I had also other interests in the fields of medicine, for instance, biology, technology, and so on. And finally, I came here proudly saying that I found something for you if you're on the same page as I was. These options are not specifically in Vienna, but quite close, and they're actually the university where I'm studying my master's. And I can say that the education so far is great, and overall, I can make a separate video about my experience. But now we will talk about the bachelor programs in English in other fields as well, so that you can go and check them. Are you ready? Because I'm excited to share the information that I wish I have acquired a while ago, but it can be a game changer for you now, which I hold right here. So let's get started. These are bachelor programs taught in English at IMC University Krems, and Krems is a town which is very close to Vienna. It's quite international since I study there, and I can tell it's really student oriented. You will find a lot of discounts, and there are three universities compared to the population of the town. That's a lot, and they offer variety of programs. There are students that study medicine, other health oriented fields, technology, like I do my master's in digital innovation, for instance, and they're really up-to-date programs, and they are coming up with new programs which I will cover in a bit. The town is like 1 hour from Vienna with a train, and even less with a car. So you have the options to stay here and travel to Krems, which feels like a trip because like on your way you will find a lot of like green nature, and it's super nice, I would say. And I still enjoy it after a year being part of like master's program. Or you can simply stay there. It's also a really nice and cute town. So it's up to you. Anyway, so a bit of background about the university. It's a private one, partially subsidized by the Austrian government. So for students that have European citizenship, you need to pay like 363 euros plus student fee currently as of 2025. But like this is a bit different for those that are outside of European Union, because then like you apply the private university fees. I think they're approximately 5-6k. So maybe you might ask for scholarships, or you can reach out to me and I can try to figure that out. But nevertheless, if you're really into the program, then it might be worth it, because otherwise these programs are not quite offered in other institutions, at least in the region. So yeah. Okay, and the university is actually pretty new. It has been established in 1994 and offers approximately like 30 programs. That's literally mind blowing. And for bachelors only, there are currently like 9 English taught programs. And it's really interesting because the university already dwells you into the practical experience. Because when I started my master's, in the first semester already we had the innovation lab, and I had to do mobility program in Germany where we developed like VR technologies and some applications for like already companies, and that is great. And I hear like similar experience from other programs as well, so it's really practically oriented. And in case if you're curious about what is your like career prospect afterwards, the website says the rate of employment afterwards is like 99%. Wow, like that's crazy. And also the satisfaction rate of students is 95%, and I can tell that that's a really good percentage because the university itself is really student oriented. You can always go and tell them in case if you have other priorities, and they would understand you and support you in your way to study and maybe work as well. So it's quite doable. They have part-time options as well for mainly masters, but maybe you would want to check that. So other than that, we can already get to the list of the programs. I will just mainly share like a general information, but in a separate video, in case if you want, you can let me in the comments. I can make like an interview for students that are part of these programs. I know some of them, so yeah. Okay, the first one you have international business with more like management orientation. It's business, bachelor's of arts, and I see that they include like semester abroad, and you have also dual degree options. I have colleagues that are doing at the same time other programs, so at the partner university, and they're finishing with two titles, which is great. Next one is business administration. Yeah, again, like more or less it covers the curriculum that other similar universities have. Which is very interesting is that they offer international wine business, because this region is very famous for their vineyards. I covered it in another video about cremes, and they have a lot of wineries. People all the time go in, especially in the summer, to enjoy their time there. So they of course they have a lot of businesses as well, wine related, so they offer that as well. And it's I think the only program in Austria, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. And they cover like business, how to set up such business, how winemaking works. It might be interesting. So I have some colleagues that also now in my program that studied informatics. It's a bachelor's of science, and it includes topics such as like AI, but mainly it's about like coding. So you finish as an engineer. Another is applied chemistry. It's again like a bachelor's of science, and I know that at our campus we have some labs where they already like work on different chemical formulas. Like if you're interested in this, like maybe you should check more about that. But when I was looking at the pictures, it was really really cool, because in general the university invests into the facilities we have. I'm distracting myself right now, but just to mention, recently they opened like a student kitchen where you just have your microwave, you have a place where you can cook, prepare your dish, and that's really cool. You have canteen as well, shared library with other universities, because the campuses are really close to each other, so you can meet other students from other programs as well, which is really cool. They also have medical and pharmaceutical biotechnology. Again, They're working a lot on labs, and I heard that from, because the university always shares the news about the achievements of its students, and we got like a student with really good recognition from other universities that studied in one of these programs for the research that the student made. There are also like two new programs that opened, I think, in autumn 2024, yeah, last year. And I already have colleagues that I know that are studying these programs. So one is startup management. If you're interested, I can make a more video about this. And since maybe you may not find enough information, there's also sustainability management, which focuses on ethical and ecological leadership, which is very important nowadays, knowing that some corporate actions we have may not be very ecologically oriented. So it's important to know how we can address these issues, which is really great. Okay, so that was rather a quick overview, but at least I'm glad that we managed to set the foundations here together and you're aware of the options that exist. And then you can go and check by yourself online or somewhere else for more information. And don't forget, actually, because I'm updating my description below whenever I can find something useful that would benefit you. So maybe keep an eye on that. And if you're already enrolled at IMC or any other university in Austria, you want to connect, you can always reach out to me, and it would be a pleasure. So yeah, I believe that there is something for almost everyone at IMC, given the wide range of study programs combined with good, reputable professors, also the networking system in place, and given the connections that you can build from all around the world with other universities through mobility programs and any other kind of form. So yeah, I'm glad that I could manage to bring that to you. Let me know how it goes on your journey. If you have any questions, you can also leave them also in the comment section below. Please make sure to subscribe, which makes a great impact for our family. And thank you so much. Take your time for yourself and also take care. See you next time.